I think it's really important to acknowledge the fact that people are thinking about responding to the announcement that the head of the Ford Foundation is in favor of the new jail solution here in New York. Our new, it's a series of new, pardon me?
8 to 12 new jails.
Each borough would get, oh, so you, yeah. And so instead of having one big Rikers, you would have 5 small Rikers, which would then probably eventually become as large as Rikers is today, because whenever, you know, jails and prisons always become overcrowded. They always become overcrowded.
It's a mixed-use jail.
Oh, they want to build a shopping center. Well,
I told you we're reimagining mass incarceration.
Oh my God, yeah. See, this is why you need responses. You have to say, no, that's not going to get it. And I hope that people are, I know that Ford Fellows are thinking about how to respond, and there are Ford Fellows all over the country, right? I don't know, are there any Ford Fellows in the house? Wait, raise your hands. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What did you say?
Organizations funded by Ford.
Yeah, organizations funded by the Ford Foundation. How many of you have been active in organizations funded by Ford? So, yeah. About Ford Foundation? About the Ford Foundation?
No, I know that. So can you wrap up the point about the Ford Foundation and the next steps there?
I didn't want us to forget that the brother asked the question about, you know, how to respond to a very to a burning issue when a formation like Ford Foundation, which is known to have funded so many progressive organizations and scholars, legitimizes this effort to completely cancel out the impact of calling for the closing of Rikers Island. And, you know, maybe you all should, maybe somebody needs to organize some kind of a demonstration and go to, because the Ford building is right here in New York City, right? I mean, I've been there, and I would actually be willing to join.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But thank you so much for raising the question.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this is the kind of work that we will have to do if we want to continue to make abolitionist ideas available to masses of people in this country. We cannot say, okay. And I think Vince knows what that means when you try to shut down Guantanamo. And then how many years later is this? 18. It's like, but we had a president also who said he was going to shut it down.
We did.
Well, I mean, I know we really miss him now, but but we can still be critical of the fact that the groundwork was not done to shut down Guantanamo. There's a connection between shutting down Guantanamo and shutting down Rikers. If you all manage to shut down Rikers Island in this city, the reverberations will be felt not only all over the country, but all over the world.
All right, let's get one last round of applause for this incredible panel.